Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good, and for some reason my microphone's not working. Oh, there we go. I just alt-tabbed out, but my microphone isn't working. There we go. Okay, well that's interesting. Well. It's also concerning. So yeah, I don't know if you heard me or not, so I hope everyone's well, everyone's doing okay. Yeah, my levels aren't showing up on audio when I'm in the game. It sort of drops right off. Interestingly enough. So I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, Patrio just informed me apparently I'm coming through. I don't know how the audio sound is for the games coming through, because oh, here we go, it's back up. Welcome back. What was that? So, where do I start? Oh, jeez. Well, we're carrying on where we left off. This is going to be a bit of a test. It's obviously putting some form of issue on my computer because, yeah, my levels keep going on and off. I don't know what's going on there, but we're giving this a go today. I think I might have found possibly 3 issues with this. So we're giving it a test, see how we go. If I drop off, I'll come back, give it another go, and I'll explain why in a second. And if we drop off again, we'll be going to something else. So the first thing is I deleted it. Well, I didn't delete it. I got rid of a couple of mods. Hey Mike, thank you bud, thank you for the bits. Yeah, so I got rid of a couple of mods that I thought might have been causing the issue. I highly doubt it, but you never know. And they were to do with the sleep anytime and sleep anywhere, because they were not working right. Well, one of them wasn't working right in Chellington, so, and this has got a different thing to it, so a different sleep thing it seems. So I just thought I'll try that. It doesn't hurt, does it, to see if that's the problem. The other problem is because the network card can also be a cause of your sudden drop off. Well, my PC shutting down, so I changed to Wi-Fi and I gave them both a test, and when I'm on my LAN, I lose packets. So that was an issue. Then I changed to my Wi-Fi, and I noticed Windows had a different name for my Wi-Fi, because my Wi-Fi is a card, it's not part of the motherboard, it's a complete different card on a PCI slot. Yeah, so I noticed that, so I found the old driver for it and put that on, and I was losing packets with their one, but wasn't losing any packets with the driver that originally came with the card. We did a couple of tests and it seemed to be running okay, but then again, this is intermittent because I've been doing auto drive courses and stuff like that. And yeah, and the other thing is what I realised too was that the Logitech G Hub software was updated roughly around the same time as this turned up, because I noticed that because there was some things with the Logitech was setting the wheel up today with farming some. I noticed because every time I alt tab out anyway and come back in, it's sort of the centering spring gets a bit harder than what it's set to, and I have to alt tab out and come back in again. I noticed that when I was on the G Hub that the steering wheel, where you can turn it and it'll tell you how many degrees it's turning, after alt tab wouldn't do that, and it was just playing up. I uninstalled it, and because it was an update, it sort of changed some of the files and stuff on it, so especially the settings file, they changed the name on that, so I thought I'll just do a fresh copy from the latest download, and I've got to reset that out, but it still did the same thing. So what I've done is I've made the farming simulator the persistent profile for the moment, and we'll see what happens. Now I'm on land in case it is the G-Hub causing it. If it does cut out, my PC restarts, I'll switch over to Wi-Fi. Hopefully the stream will carry on while I'm doing that, because I've got that setting, and we'll go from there. And if it still does it, well, we'll try another game, probably ATS convoy mode. Anyway, today I'm missing a Mr. Smudo, but I do have a Mr. Patrio with me. How are you, sir?
Yeah, not too bad at all, thank you very much. The weather is absolutely lovely outside today, which is good because I'll be working when it's less lovely. Although I won't be here for Saturday. I've got a hike up in the hills with Fred. Sunday, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we do well with this and carry on. I'd love to do this. I was getting a bit sick of it, obviously, because I said in the last stream I didn't want to do it again, but yeah.
Oh man, it's just like the song. We get knocked down, we get up. Yeah, we get knocked down, we get up again.
Thanks for putting that in my head, Pedro.
Yeah, well, ain't nothing gonna break my stride.
I've just realised, see, because I loaded that new G-Hub in and all my settings are gone. I haven't got it set up to mute either on my mouse. So I might turn around, do a turnaround, jump out and quickly do that and see how we get on. Yeah, it's interesting with this map that I'm getting the audio levels, which was what I had with 7 Days to Die, till I reinstalled the game, and then eventually I come back again, but yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm just going to jump out of the game for a sec and bring up G-Hub again. And I'll just quickly set this assignments, that's what I need. Keys, and I've got to set it to the right key, that one there, and scroll lock is the key I use to do the muting with. Well, that's understandable, mate.
Depends on how you define easier. I'm very easy to make fun of. It's a matter of the reaction.
Yep. But you also have to talk for people to make fun of you. And you always say you hardly talk. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know why it's doing that. It's got obviously something to do with the map. The reason why it's yeah, as soon as I alt tab out, the levels are fine. Alt tab back and they disappear again. But hang on. The mute button works though, that's the main thing. I'll fix that up. Well, anyway, let's see how we do today, how far we can get. So, oh, and the other thing yesterday, you might have noticed, oh, you probably wouldn't. I might be talking myself up. Hey, as soon as I get off the grass, actually, it and I turn around, face the grass again, it disappears. Yeah, no, I didn't stream yesterday for one silly reason. It absolutely bucketed down with rain yesterday. We had slips and floods all over the place, and yeah, well, not where I was anyway, but when I heard the rain come down before I started streaming, I just turned my mic on to see whether or not it would pick up the rain, and the rain was almost at the same level as my talking as well, so you wouldn't have heard me at all. No, if it's a mod, no, I'm not getting any more mods or anything because I only play it when I stream, mate. So I've got rid of all my mods. I went through and cleared everything out and just kept the mods I'm using for this. So I've got more space on my hard drive. So with Sunday's debacle almost at the end with the PC shutting down, went back in and I made a copy of this save and put it into a different save folder, and then we went in from there to do some testing and stuff to see if my theories would come right about what was causing this issue, which we've still got to test it yet because it hasn't restarted the PC since we've done it. And so yeah, it saved it quite a ways back. We still had to do our fields and stuff, so we did that. We basically got it all the way back up to where we were when it dropped off last time. Yeah, well, that's the thing, mate. The mods I had like lots more than that, I can tell you that. I see. But the thing with mods is what I realise is I download them and all that stuff, but I hardly use them. They're just a waste of space. You look at something and go, oh, that'd be nice, I'll give that a go, and then use it once or twice and then don't use it again. Or you have good intentions to use a mod, you don't use it. I mean, apart from gameplay changing mods, all the other ones like implements and all that kind of stuff, you can't use them all. If you get about 400 of those, you can't use them all on one map because you don't own that many. Yeah, out of curiosity, got low frame rate around here too.
Yeah, and as Smudo was noticing, the forests seem to be causing a bit of chugging.
Yeah, well, what's going to annoy me a little bit is if it doesn't happen again and I found out the problem, I'd rather have stayed on Chellington. We've lost it. Because I let my frustrations get the better of me and deleted it all. So, and we've already found this map and started with it, so hopefully maybe there's an update for it that sorts out these issues. Who knows?
That was the other tidbit. Pardon all my ignorance, have you played Skyrim?
Have I played what?
Skyrim, Elder Scrolls.
Have I played Skyrim? What's that?
Not sure if sarcastic.
Very, mate. I'm a huge Out of Scrolls fan.
Well, I was going to say, because as it turns out, there's a multiplayer mod for that. Skyrim together. Never knew about it.
Oh, really? Because I know about Skyrim online, well, Out of Scrolls Online and stuff. I'm waiting for the next one to come out, mate, because I saw a little bit of CGI sort of going through, or maybe it was just a flyover of what they already made, but no, I got into the Morrowind, and I absolutely loved Morrowind, especially the music. And then Oblivion came out, and I got onto that, and then Skyrim came out, and yeah, I love Skyrim. That's my number one. Morrowind's my number two. And Oblivion, I wasn't too really impressed with it, but graphic-wise, always good.
spoke on Morrowind. I've touched on it, but I haven't really gotten into it. This is well after it was released, like I tried it 3 years ago. Oblivion just it was never on my radar. Yeah, even when I had an Xbox 360, it was known for cooking them, so I was like, yeah, no thanks. But yeah, Skyrim, and definitely got a good lot of mucking around with Skyrim myself. But yeah, just saw someone was streaming like a multiplayer version of it, so you can run around the single player campaign or just mess around with yeah, multiple people. Something like that, like something funny to try if we ever get a win.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I bought it again because it was one of the ones I lost when I lost my Steam account. I bought it when I bought the new card just to see what it was like on that. So, yeah, no, I was a big fan of that game. Big fan. That's why I don't really play much of the other ones. They're just not the same. Yeah, I don't know, but I heard anything else, Mike, because I saw it on a video. I watch these videos where the top 20 upcoming games or whatever, and that was on one of them, and yeah, looked pretty good. I mean, you can always guarantee anyway with those guys that it will be.
Except for Fallout 76.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that.
There's a black sheep of the family, isn't there?
Yeah, with Skyrim you don't really need the mod. I mean, some of the mods are good and stuff, but things like that, just quality of life stuff was really good. Things that they'll probably end up bringing in the next one, because they sort of do that. But yeah, I mean, you can't find a walkthrough for it anywhere on the internet because the game's too big for it. No one's ever completely sort of finished it, and there's a lot of free reign with that game, and I think that's probably the attraction of that in Grand Theft Auto is that there's the free reign you've got to do whatever you want, as much as it'll allow you. Yeah, Fallout 76, I never played that, I heard about it. But I enjoyed the one before it. What was it called again? Fallout...
Before, most likely.
Fallout 4, yeah. That was great. I modded that. Found a really good mod called Sim Sediments. And you could set up your sediments with different sort of sheds or housing or shacks or whatever. And you could also have industries ones and commercial ones, and you'd like recruit leaders for the settlement, and you can upgrade them. You can assign people to work at them, and they would automatically grow as well. Really good mod that was. Yeah, well, it's going to come out when it comes out, mate. I mean, people can try and figure it out when it's coming out and all that kind of stuff, but it's rather pointless. Because it will come out when it's coming out, and they'll let us know when they want to let us know. Right, I'll run over. Oh, hang on, we're not on 5 times speed. Now, before I do that, actually, I just want to check something. You come up. You're off. But yeah, I don't run with the accelerator, I run with that key. There we go. Jesus, map's a jerky little thing, isn't it? Are they still on? They are now. Alright, so maybe we should change the amount. For those that don't know, because we use an autoload trailer and we're trying to do a business sort of thing, build a business type thing, instead of taking the time to use the bale forks, which I absolutely hate the physics for, it's the reason why I'm using an autoload trailer, we in the original map we would charge ourselves $50 or euros or whatever it was. Actually, I should put that back to euros because we're no longer in Great Britain, for every time it's been used. But since we've got a bigger map and a truck and trailer now, maybe we should up that to 100 per field. What do you think, Patrio?
Yeah, seems reasonable. I mean, if I were to go up the higher end of the scale, probably 200 by the time you finish hiring someone with a load all and the truck driver's transport fees.
Well, it's really the person putting the bales on the back of it. That's what we're paying for. Not really the truck driver, because that's us. We just say that we hire someone to put the bales onto the trailer for us, just to compensate for the fact that we're doing it this way. Oh, geez, that graphics is really something, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I'm looking down.
I'll tell you what, if it's putting my card through the paces, well, actually it isn't really. Like a card could run a little faster on the GPU side of things. Yeah, we hired Harry Potter because yeah, he spent all that time fighting Voldemort. He didn't really sit down and get good grades at the end of it. He didn't have enough time to study, so yeah, he hasn't got much choices and jobs he can get on the high quality sides, high paying. So he's just settled to work with us. Thanks, Mike. We'll go with that.
Well, yeah, you could also cite that many years of battling dark forces means he suffers from PTSD, so he wasn't cut out to be an Aurora. And then the other one is he doesn't really need a massive income because of his inheritance.
Oh, yeah, I've forgotten about that. Where does this go to? Here's the next question.
The big flashing green ring east.
The warehouse. Yeah, where everyone gets a bargain. Because he's busy being a daddy. Yeah, that where everyone gets a bargain, by the way, when I said the warehouse, if anyone's wondering, or probably not, let's be honest. Oh. We've got a sort of like a budget shop. Well, it's quite huge here. It's not like a $1-2 shop, it's sort of the next step up. It's the low end, which is called the warehouse. So it's a great place to buy stuff because you go and buy it, you get a warranty with it, and within 6 months or a year it breaks down, so you go and get it replaced. So basically you can have a brand new one for as long as you want because it keeps breaking down. It's cheap equipment.
I was like, yeah, thinking about it, there's well, we've got Chemist Warehouse for your bulk buy and save on your painkillers. We've got Bunnings Warehouse, which is a generic hardware supply.
Yeah, we've got Bunnings as well. In fact, I was there today. Yeah, but warehouse also owns stationary warehouse. clues in the title what that is about.
That's a place that doesn't move.
Yep. And they've all just moved into the warehouse. They were individual shops, but now they've been incorporated into the warehouse as well.
Yeah, 30-second advert just pinged.
Ah, right, now, yes, I'll update for those who know that I normally run an ad every hour. Now, Twitch has come out with a, I was down there. Yeah, I was just saying with that. It's come out with an automated setting for us streamers to be able to set when we want ads to run, how long we want them for, how big a gap we want the ads to be, and how big the ad break will be, etc, etc, etc. It came out today, I think, because I got the email today for it. So, and normally I run a 1 minute ad every hour, ad break, which normally would last for 15 seconds or 30 seconds if you're really unlucky. Come on, open up. Do I have to get out and do this? Yeah, I do. There we go. So what I've done is I've changed it a bit, because if I do an hour, you also set how long before the stream you got to wait until you get the first ad. So the most you can do is 30 minutes, the least you can do is 30 seconds. Where the heck does this go? If I unpack it, I put the belts on. I think there's 2 areas here that take it. I'll go round and round in circles until we get where we want to. Yeah, so what I've done is I've set it to, instead of 1 minute ad break, 30-second ad break every half an hour. That way I can actually get the one at the end of the stream as well. Otherwise, if I did every hour, I wasn't sure if I could run one myself, but I just said it's easy. It's one less thing off my mind, you know. Well, it's got to be there then. I don't know what that is for. Nothing comes up.
Like fuel. Oh, it looks like a fuel or...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Fuel or something along those lines. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let me bring up, is it B still? Yeah, it is B still. Except it doesn't go out the back. It's only side to side now. B, B, on, off, on, off.
It'd be complicated to move the drop one around.
B.
So like JK, comma and M or something like that? Or
No, move B. Oh, yes, yes, it. Why can't we... What do we got here? Rotate 90 degrees. No, we don't want that. Move left. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Move left. Don't want that. Move up, move backward, which is left on K. Okay, I don't like that because it's disappeared.
Raise it off the ground a touch.
Try to set it up into here. Why? Why couldn't you keep it easy and simple? Let's go back a smidge. Is there a forward? Move up. J. That's not up. It's going the same way. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, move, I want to move to the right. How do I move it to the right?
Left on comma.
Yeah, it's been a pain in the backside. Do we go the other side then? Alt K. Move it on down. This is not fun. Is it comma or
Full stop. I would imagine it'd be comma because it's M and then comma. Like M for Mary. No?
Oh, now where's it gone? Oh, I've had enough of this.
Sorry, comma is left, so be full stop maybe. My overlay's in front of the instructions, so I can't quite read it.
Yeah, the problem is here is it disappears. When you move it, it disappears. If I don't move it, the marker stays exactly where it is. So if in doubt, shuffle about. It's just expanded now too. Right, let's try Y. Failing. Take the bales to warehouse. This is... let me get the forklift out. Does say grass, but normally it doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, it might do if it's a grass bale.
Well, no, in the other games it's always a grass bale, but because it's wrapped, it's fine. We've never had an issue, because remember we've left our other ones there and we had to wait for it to...
And the other thing I can think of is if it needs to be cut open, which shouldn't be the case, because obviously every other place accepts bales.
yeah, it says bales. Let's see if there's any other tip triggers around.
Hello there.
Ganglet99, thank you for the follow. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the stream of us fuddling about trying to figure out how to deliver just bales. Now, there's only... I want to see if there's another tip trigger somewhere else. Hidden away. That'll be the gate, yeah? That'll be the gate. What the weird thing is I've put this on and the frame rate hasn't changed. That's how bad the frame rate of this map is. Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Just trying to see if we can get through a stream without the farming sim shutting my PC down again. I'm trying out some little solutions that I'm hoping have worked. Okay, those are the only two. Yes. Ask away, sir. Let's see if there's a trigger we